can say welcome to Murang'a University.
Hello guys, welcome again to yet another talk show with me, your host, Mutedia Boniface. Today, we have a student by the name John Harrison. He is a journalist, sign language interpreter, and today we shall be looking at the community, the deaf community. So, I'll give him time to introduce himself.
Wow.
John Harrison, karibu
Yes,
sana
man.
brother.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm very much fine.
So, can you introduce yourself kindly?
Wow, thank you, my guys. I am John Harrison Mudomi, as you just heard from him. I take journalism and digital media at Murang'a University of Technology, of course, a third year student. I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
So, Mr. John,
Yes.
what inspired you to become both a journalist and a
Yeah.
sign language interpreter? Unajua si watu wengi.
Yeah. So, thank you. Journalism is a gem, man. And in line with this, you must find something else which is peculiar in a way to do when you're doing something you love. So I found it of merit to at least incorporate my journalism skills with the sign language skills, so that at least to ensure that I cover the entire part of the journalism in me. The deaf people, you find that, let me talk generally for all of them. Let me not base it on the side of news, because in every news, though not all the TV stations will offer sign language interpreters, in a TV production team, they have a sign language interpreter. The sign language interpreter, some of them may not physically be equipped with all the necessary skills to make sure that these people get out to understand all of the news. You find like there are new terms evolving daily, and there is the old signs which are used by these people. Now we find like these people are confused in a way. Yeah.
Okay, so our next question is, how well do Kenyan media houses accommodate sign language interpretation in their broadcast?
Wow, thank you very much for this. I rating this, I may not say that it is perfectly done in TVs. There are different types of media and the social media, how it's casted. Like, let's say, for instance, in a radio. In the case of radio, the people who are deaf cannot hear this, and it's again a source. Let's say, for instance, in the case of magazines and newspaper, their language is different, and how they read and interpret is different from us. Our English and theirs, though it's the same English, there is a way that it is twisted in a way. So, how they assess the news, we can say that there is a gap, and see there needs to be a room of improvement in casting of this news. The sign language interpreters plays a pivotal role in our society today in ensuring that the deaf people are incorporated in our living. They are also human beings, and disability is not inability. So these people need to have the feeling of love and mutuality in what they are doing. So they need to know what is happening to the Kenya, what systems is our government implementing, what are changes that the government is happening. So I think the sign language interpreters help in making these people catch up with our daily activities that are happening in our country.
How can journalists and media houses ensure their reporting is accessible to the deaf community?
Wow, the media houses, number one, it's not a big thing to do. It's to ensure they train swiftly the matters to do it sign language. Number two is to ensure that they have adequate people to do this. Number three, every media station can have maybe a school to do with the deaf people, and let them sensitize it to the people to know that the sign language is important as just any other course, or as just any other skill that someone can have in life.
What steps can be taken to train more journalists in inclusive reporting, especially for deaf audiences?
Yes. Wow. For the steps that can be taken, this is a strict one. The government can do this. Let them ensure that it's strict, that in our universities and institutions, we have training of sign language. In our high school, let them incorporate these people to do the sign language. Let them employ teachers. Let it be made a compulsory, especially in this time, which has to do with the CBC. And math is it's no longer a compulsory subject. And the way we love the mathematics. So they can at least incorporate it, so that at least people can be trained thoroughly to ensure that they have these skills with them. Yeah.
But then Murang'a University wameintroduce disability reporting unit.
Oh.
The first university in Kenya
Yes.
wenye sahii wana offer disability reporting unit. So kama hiyo ni big initiative, maybe universities zingine zikienda pick up from Murang'a University,
Yeah.
they run, they train journalists, kitu kama hiyo.
Sure. Big congratulations to Murang'a University fraternity for ensuring that these people like are also incorporated things to do with the disability. Let's be sensitized one. This is good, and this has opened an opportunity for Murang'a University to be diverse and to be the most known university in Kenya and even globally. We appreciate that. Wow. Maybe something I can say, disability is not inability. Let's try to incorporate these people. Let's love them. They are also human beings. They have feelings. They have emotions. Let's incorporate them in our daily activities. And let's learn sign language so that we can make sure at least we can communicate with them effectively. Thank you very much.